Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today on the bench we have the brand new Team Corally Furago, and we're going to be making some improvements. Ah man, you know we got to have the good stuff, guys. Check out the new mic. Let me know what you think of that. I probably don't need the fuzzy thing inside, but so first thing we're going to do is Team Corally gave us some bigger shock shafts, a more powerful metal gear servo, and a better battery tray, which if you watched my review, the battery tray did pop loose, and so that's why there is a redesign. Now, not everybody's going to get these parts. This is just for... Damn, it's going to start raining. I got to hurry up. Just for the early releases. So if you buy one of these and don't have the parts, don't worry about it. Next, I'm going to put some of these really pretty blue roof skids from Tyson at Garage Life RC. He makes these things and they are wonderful. And then next, we're going to juice up the power. So this might be a little... I don't know. But the Arma 223S, I'm going to put this in. Why am I going this route? Because this is a 2-in-1. So if I put this in, I don't have to worry about a receiver. And I have 3S power. And then, you guys are going to love this. So we're going with this beautiful Easy Run. This is, 4100 kV. This should really waken this RC up. And I know somebody's going to probably go out there and say something. But over there, the Jado, I have a 4,000 kV motor in that Jado, and that thing is fast. I think I got 72 miles an hour out of it. I don't expect to get that kind of speed out of here, but the motor and the AEC, it should be able to handle it. Now, granted, I have a BL120 in there. The 223S is just an 80 amp ESC, but I think it should handle it. It should be okay. Basically, I did some research as to what a 540 27 turn motor, brushed motor, would do on 2S, and basically I think it said it'd be around like, it was all over the place, but I think most of the stuff I looked up was around like 3,000 to 3,500 kV. So I mean, if it's going this fast on 3,000 kV, I had a 3,800 Castle I was going to put in here, but then when I was sitting there looking at it, I'm like, and if it's only going to be that much of a difference, we may as well just go up to the Easy Run, put in that 4,100 kV. So let me get all the stuff in the car, and I'll check back in with you. Are you ready to see what I did? Now let me know in the comments down below before we head out there, what do you think the speed's going to be on this? So check it out. We have the Garage Life RC roof skids in place. Yeah, they're a little off, but just because of these things on here. Oh, check it out. It is now a 223S Furago. Oh, man, yeah. So now powered by Spektrum. But check it out. It fit in there. I did have to cut the ears off. I do have a fan and heat sink on here. I will get the zip tied up once I just have to verify I have it plugged in correctly. There's no markings on the ESC. And I forgot to test it when I got everything bound last night, because I'm not even sure if this... No, because I got this ESC separate, so I had to bind that. Now, we got the... first of all, we got the new servo in here. We got the new battery clip in here. See, so now it's captured. The last one was open, and I got the shocks. Now, this one here gave me a hard time. I could not get the shock end to screw on to save my life. So I even tried drilling it out, still couldn't get it in there. I just held it with the shock pliers and beat it with the hammer. So I hope it stays on there. But the other three went on perfectly fine. I managed to just I thought the shock shafts were thicker, and I didn't understand how that would fit in there, so I just kind of pushed the shock shaft through there and held my finger in there, and then I put the new shock shaft through there to make sure it would fit, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, if I do that, I kind of saved the oil. So I did that and saved most of the oil, and then I added a 30 weight, so this says it's 40 weight for the factory, so so now it should be around a 35 weight. Hopefully that slowed it down a little bit and not be so bouncy. I did add a little rebound in here. I need to take it out because that still feels, because the springs were loose, so that's why. But anyhow, let me know in the comments down below what you think it's going to run, and let's get out there and let's see how good this thing does. All right, we got speed. Oh, can't wait. Holy moly! Uh-oh. I think we're about out of range. Wow. Look at it! Oh yeah, oh, good grief. Well, I'm glad I went ahead and did the upgrade on the shocks. Woo! It needs the wheelie bar now. Oh man! Oh yeah. I know. Everybody wants to see the speed. Oh man, we more than doubled it. Oh, yeah. All right, guys, it's starting to rain, so I might have to cut this short. Now, I know some people out there, and I've already heard the comment about it's not worth the money. You know, for this much, you can get something else. And yeah, it's usually a losing endeavor to go and install a whole brushless system into a small car like this. For me, you know, it didn't cost me anything. I had the ESC and the motor laying around, so why not? Holy moly. Now, don't forget, like I said in the beginning, you know, this car is built for beginners. So, you know, and I know I've already seen it in Corally's comments, and I'm sure, you know, brushless, blah, but oh, we did a backflip. Hell yeah. It's not the easiest thing, even with all this power, so. Christ. Oh, you know what I need to do is turn that. DSC to stability control. There we go. Oh man, dude, this is a lively little. Look at it freaking jump now. Oh, but yeah, I mean, to do the brushless conversion, it's gonna have to be because you want to. It's not anything that's gonna, you know, financially make sense for anybody. Like I said, if it means that much to you, get a Kagama 4, great vehicle. Get the Synchro 4, and there you go. I mean, if you're dead set on the size and you want this much power, wait and see if they don't release a brushless version, or you know, just do it yourself. Pretty sure you can probably find a cheap system on Amazon. Holy moly! Ooh, that was a hard landing. Then this thing freaking takes off now. Oh wow. Absolutely freaking amazing. And you know, I have a feeling it's going to take the power. I mean, man, we got CVDs, metal dog bones in here. We got metal drivetrain. The only thing I'm worried about is the spur gear, maybe the pinion, because of not having any type of slipper clutch. But you know, I knew that going into this. I'll tell you what, without any stability control, it's a handful. Man, that was the beauty about doing the 223S. Number one, I already had it, and then two, you know, we have the stability control. Oh man. And you know what too, this is my Z premium battery. I bought this for the Relarlo, the Omni Terminator. I really wanted to run my Turnigy pack in here because the Turnigy made the Relarlo go about 4 or 5 miles an hour faster. So this might actually even have a little bit more speed in it with a better battery, but I couldn't get it to fit with that that clip design, that battery. So maybe one day, maybe. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. It's starting to rain. It doesn't look good on camera because it's gonna start putting little dots on the lens and everything's gonna get blurred up, but let me know what you think of this insane horsey. This is way too much. Maybe I'll put that 3800 Castle in here, but let's wrap this up. Uh-oh, we did broke a CVD. Ah, man. Well, that's my fault. We overpowered it. I'm asking more of this car than what it can do. I'll have to get another CVD, and what I'll do is like I did on the Kagama 4, we'll go ahead and put some heat shrink, because I have a feeling what happens, the pin came out. All right, everyone. Hope you found this informative, fun, exciting. You'll join us for more RC vehicle ventures. Take care. Like I said, I know it's not really a financially viable thing to go ahead and do a brushless setup in here. But hey, you know what? That's why I have a channel, to go out here and have fun. I do it so you don't have to, or, you know, so don't complain about it. You know, we're out here having some fun. All right. Appreciate the support. Man, please subscribe if you haven't. Leave a like. Share this with your friends. And I'm going to get out of the rain. Take care. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.